Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. Starting today, doses of the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine are being shipped all across the country. The FDA just approved the shot on Saturday, making it the third approved COVID vaccine in the U.S. Newswatch 12's Megan Mamlock spoke to health officials today about this latest vaccine and what it brings to the table. She joins us now live in studio with details. Megan?
Thanks, Justin. The emergency authorization approval for the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine took place on February 27th, which will add another available vaccine to the public. The one-dose vaccine is 85% effective compared to the Pfizer vaccine, which is 95% effective. The one thing to keep in mind is the maximal immunity after the Pfizer and Moderna vaccine is 7 days.
28 days after that first dose. So knowing that immune response needs to take place. With Pfizer and Moderna, it takes place sort of in, a chunk after the first dose and a chunk after the second dose. That Johnson & Johnson buildup is really over a subsequent 4-week period.
The company plans to deliver 100 million single-shot vaccines to the U.S. during the first half of 2021.
We're going to have more supply of a highly effective vaccine that prevents risk of hospitalization, death, and other severe complications. The state of Wisconsin, for example, gets around 70,000 doses with this first shipment. It's going to be 70,000 individuals who can get protected.
This will assist with keeping up with the demand. Johnson & Johnson vaccine does not require the same conditions when it comes to storage, making it easier to distribute.
Johnson & Johnson can be stored at refrigerator temperatures. We all know that Pfizer takes the ultra cold freezer temperatures. So there's some of those logistical differences as well.
Regardless of the differences between the vaccines, they will all help in preventing the spread of COVID-19.
So what we're doing is now they're adding a third highly effective vaccine into the pool to be able to supply and get more shots in arms, get more of our population vaccinated as quickly as possible.
People are reminded to continue to mask up, wash your hands, and socially distance, and we will keep you updated as we get more information on this. Justin.
Thanks, Megan. Wisconsin also opened up the vaccine to a new group of people today, including educators. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services confirmed last Thursday teachers and child care workers will be prioritized along with those age 65 and up. But due to the limited number of doses, they say very few educators will actually receive their doses before mid-March.
The state of Wisconsin is setting aside a specific allocation for our educators. When vaccinators in the state are submitting their request for vaccine, we're doing so on a 2-week process. And so this next round of requests will start the week of March 15th and March 22nd.
School districts are partnering with different healthcare providers to vaccinate staff as quickly as possible. Wausau school district officials say they will receive their vaccinations through Aspirus Wausau in just a few short weeks.
March 15th. If we're really lucky, we might be able to start them March 8th. It depends on when the state starts to send the educator-specific portion of the vaccines to the providers.
Well, educators are not required to receive the vaccine, though it is highly encouraged. The state's goal is to have all educators fully vaccinated by the end of April. Outside, Jeff, a cool day today.
Yeah, the sun set 19 minutes ago, and it's certainly been warmer around here. Check out these temperatures as of right now. It's 14 in Rhinelander, 19 in Leona, also for Wausau, 20 in Glidden. So we'll have lows tonight down near 0 with feel-like temperatures near 10 below. For one night only, warmer air is on the way for us tomorrow. The northwest wind out there now will go calm for a couple hours before switching out of the southwest later on this evening. That's going to begin that process of warming us up. In fact, high temperatures up near 40 tomorrow. All right, lots of clear skies out. It was a beautiful sunset, right? Clear skies out there now. And there's not much to the west of us currently. This system here will bring us a few clouds tomorrow. Otherwise, miss us. And then we're dry the next 5 to 7 days around here. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is just cold. Looking at partly cloudy skies tonight. Low temperatures down near 0. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin.
Thanks, Jeff. As we mentioned earlier, the U.S. now has 3 COVID-19 vaccines on the market after Johnson & Johnson's one-dose shot was given the green light over the weekend. But some health experts worry that many Americans will be turning their noses up at this latest vaccine. Mandy Gaither has details.
It's the latest weapon in the war on COVID-19, but in global trials, Johnson & Johnson's vaccine had a slightly lower efficacy rate than the other 2 on the U.S. market, fueling concerns that some may not want to get the one-dose shot.
There are advantages and disadvantages of all the vaccines. And actually, it's hard to compare them side by side because they were tested at different times.
Johnson & Johnson's vaccine was tested in South Africa, where a variant believed to be more contagious was first identified. There, the vaccine showed a 64% efficacy overall. But in the U.S., the vaccine showed a 72% overall efficacy rate, and against severe forms of the disease, it's even higher, offering nearly 86% protection.
The endpoint that I think really matters is the endpoint of preventing severe disease, especially severe enough disease that causes hospitalization and death, because ultimately that's what we care about.
Johnson & Johnson's vaccine may also be effective against asymptomatic infection, but more research needs to be done.
It's a small data set looking at asymptomatic transmission, but it does give increasing evidence that getting the vaccine prevents you not just from getting sick yourself, but probably also reduces your chance of spreading the virus to others too.
So when it comes to which vaccine you should choose,
whatever vaccine is made available to you.
It's Mandy Gaither reporting. Health officials say this Johnson & Johnson vaccine also does not have to be stored frozen like the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, making it easier to store in doctors' offices and community pharmacies. Assembly Republicans are urging Governor Evers to divert more federal COVID-19 relief money to schools who are offering in-person instruction. A group of GOP legislators led by Representative Mark Bourne held a news conference today where they urged Evers to spend more of the discretionary funding from the CARES Act to help offset the cost of in-person schooling, including the cost of substitute teachers needed more often during the pandemic, personal protective equipment, and transportation. They cite multiple studies showing children learn better generally in person than virtually. Republicans have been pushing for a broad return to classes in general. Last month, the Budget Committee shifted $65.5 million in federal aid to schools that are offering in-person instruction. Governor Evers has signed into law a bipartisan bill that will boost pay for state public defenders, saying the office has lost dozens of employees due to stagnant wages. The bill Evers signed today allows for merit-based pay raises that are more than the standard 10% increase. This is a file video, by the way. But the public defender's office will only be able to do that for the upcoming fiscal year using savings from the past year when the office lost 78 staff members. State public defender Kelly Thompson says the new law will also allow the public defender's office to compete with others who are seeking to hire its attorneys. Reigning NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers has donated $1 million to help 80 locally owned businesses in or around his hometown of Chico, California. The grants will go to cover several months' worth of rent or other operational costs. Rodgers had originally planned to give $500,000 to the effort and doubled it when he saw the need. Restaurants and retail businesses with 20 or fewer full-time equivalent employees could apply for this help. Domestic violence has been on the rise since the pandemic started. Experts say that includes teens who spend more of their time online. We'll look at the details in a few minutes. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast, including some pretty mild temperatures this week. That's next.
When you shop and donate to Goodwill, the good starts with you. Whether you shop Goodwill for the thrill of the treasure hunt, incredible values on one-of-a-kind items, do-it-yourself project inspiration, or brand names for less, you can feel good about the impact you make. Your support keeps items out of the landfill and fuels job training and opportunities for people with barriers to employment in your community. When you shop and donate at Goodwill, Goodwill starts with you.
The Great American Sales Event at your local Ford store has just been extended. Don't miss out on FlexBuy with 0% APR for 66 months plus $1,000 President's Day cash on top of other offers on select SUVs. With added days of deals on America's best-selling brand, now's a great time to buy. Hurry in or shop online before March 1st. Choose FlexBuy on a 2020 Edge with 0% APR for 66 months, and with President's Day cash, get a total $4,000 cash back. Hurry! The Great American Sales Event ends soon.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for spinal aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
There you are. Well, the average high temperature today is 31, but by the end of the month, that average high temperature is 45. Nobody did 31 or 45 today. Our temperatures got stuck in the teens today for most of us, and still out there right now, it's 14 in Rhinelander with a northwest breeze at 5, making it feel like 6. What's up with that, right? Over in Wausau, 19 for you. Congratulations. A west wind at 10, making it feel like 7. Pressure's rising slowly as high pressure is building in. And look at this. This is not very March 1st-like, right? 15 at Anago, 22 at Paca, 17 Marshfield. But for one day only, and then one night tonight as well. We'll get all this out of here tomorrow. In fact, high temperatures tomorrow up near 40 with a southwest breeze tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, low temperatures about where they are sitting right now across our neck of the woods. Okay, the winds so far today out of the northwest around 10 to 15 miles per hour. We can handle that. It is going to switch out of the southwest tomorrow, beginning that process of really warming us up around here, melting some snow tomorrow as well with highs near 40. But also it could get a little squirrely for a couple hours tomorrow. We could see wind gusts near 30 to 35 miles per hour. That will make air temperatures near 40 feel much colder. And right now the feel like temperatures are hanging out near 6 in Rhinelander, 12 in Merrill, 9 in Point. So tomorrow, not quite this cold, but with wind gusts near 30 and temperatures near 40, we'll have feel like temperatures in the upper 20s throughout the afternoon. All right, but going forward, look at this. You're going to like this if you like warmer temperatures. 41 tomorrow, 39 Wednesday, 40 Thursday. We're going to hang out near 40 into the weekend, and then look what happens. It goes the other way, right? 45 Sunday, that's a 48 next Monday, and lots of signs now pointing toward a significant warm-up after this period for the Great Lakes and basically the east and the south as well. This could firmly put us near 50 for that second and third week of March, and that's unusual, of course, with the average high temperatures being in the mid-30s. Okay, so daylight-wise, we gain an hour and 37 minutes of daylight during the month of March. So today it's set at 5:45. It'll set way later than that toward the end of the month. And snowfall too. So yes, it snows in March, people. Don't be afraid of that. Here's a look at the last 5 years of snowfall in Rhinelander in March. 4.3 last year, 7.3 in 2019. There's the big year of 16.5 back in 2018. Right now, there's no snow in our forecast anytime soon, but still expect something during the month of March. So our snowpack is going to take a hit, a big hit. Right now, the trails are okay north of, say, Highway 8, but they're going to be a problem beginning as soon as tomorrow. Slushy problem with that, with warmer temperatures on the way. This snowpack is going to be receding and no snow being added to that anytime soon. Looking outside right now, lots of clear skies across the state. A beautiful sunset earlier, and there is a little something in the west of us right there that will miss us except for a little bit of cloud cover tomorrow. Other than that, though, we are dry the next 5 to 7 days around here as high pressure is going to build in for us. And one storm track to the south, one to the north, and we are stuck in between again. We were there pretty much all winter long, remember? Lots of dry conditions across our neck of the woods. We're going to do that again this week into next week. Our forecast then for tonight, though, the cold air is locked in for tonight. Partly cloudy skies, lows down near 0 with a southwest wind over through midnight around 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, all right, it's Tuesday already, mostly sunny tomorrow. That's going to feel good. Highs near 41, but there's always a but, I know. That southwest wind could gust near 30, making that 41 feel much colder through the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by One's Furniture and Mattress shows 41 tomorrow, 40 or so on Wednesday, also on Thursday and Friday. There's Saturday, and then next chance for snow, not on this map anytime soon, maybe 45 next Sunday. Justin?
Thanks, Jeff. Domestic violence awareness experts say since the pandemic began, they've seen a rise in teen dating violence. According to officials with Dare to Know, 1 in 5 Wisconsin teens are experiencing teen dating violence. They say this year, with more teens being isolated from their peers, teens are more prone to experiencing dating violence through technology, adding sexting has become a major concern as more kids turn to social media platforms looking for a sense of comfort or belonging.
Statistics show that actually a lot of young girls are doing this, right? And we don't know who they're sending these photos to. We don't know where these photos can go. And so this is like, just a cycle of sexual violence that happens within young people.
Advocates say communication plays a key role in breaking the cycle of dating violence by educating each other and building the skills teens need now to understand what a healthy relationship looks like.
Relationship is something that matters. And it's really important for us to establish, what we want our relationships to look like and what healthy looks like for ourselves.
Teens and families looking for resources on how to talk about dating violence can visit their website, Dare to Know, for more information on how to navigate a healthy relationship. President Biden is starting off his week tackling the idea of immigration reform with a virtual meeting with Mexico's president. Meanwhile, lawmakers are still talking about a COVID relief bill. We'll have more on both of those after the break.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all, I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college, flexible learning, because our time is precious.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. With over 40 filtration systems, including the world's best softener, no one filters more than Culligan Water. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need an expert who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country. Experts in every field.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Get a sneak peek at the upcoming weather for the week with meteorologist Andrew Kiekefer on Newswatch 12 weekends at 10 p.m. Utilizing industry-leading technology, WJFW has you covered so you can stay on top of those ever-changing systems in the Northwoods.
President Biden returned to the White House today to start a busy week with a focus on two things: winning support for his COVID relief proposal and also overhauling the nation's immigration system. Alice Barr has details.
Ahead of a virtual meeting today with the president of Mexico, the Biden White House detailing how it plans to reunite migrant families separated under former President Trump.
We will dig out of the cruelty of the past administration.
Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas announcing parents may be allowed to join their children here in the U.S.
We will explore lawful pathways for them to remain in the United States and to address the family needs.
The administration also vowing to rebuild what it says is a gutted system for legal immigration and asylum. For now, people thinking of traveling to the border are being urged to wait.
We are not saying don't come. We are saying don't come now.
Meanwhile, President Biden meeting virtually with a group of Senate Democrats today as they prepare to take up his $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill. The White House pushing for swift passage before key benefits start to expire in 2 weeks.
On March 14th, around 11 million Americans will start losing their unemployment benefits.
The package narrowly passed the House and faces a tougher battle in the Senate. To shore up support for the rest of the bill, Democrats now shelving controversial efforts to include a $15 minimum wage.
That's Alice Barr reporting. Hey, it's almost 6:30 and still some remnants of daylight in Plover right now. Jeff's back in with one final look at your forecast after the break.
Update your bathroom and get 11% off everything at Menards. Saving over 600 faucets from Moen in the store and on Menards.com. Moen faucets are built to last in the latest styles to match your home's decor. All 11% off. Get a large and modern shower with a Sterling Medley. It's durable, easy to clean, and now all 11% off. Save 11% on everything for your home at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
You have found your soulmate. Now it's time to find the perfect ring. At Golden Carrot Jewelers, you can choose from an extensive selection of engagement and wedding rings. Fresh designs reflecting the most current trends, from organic, art deco, and vintage design to timeless classics in white, yellow, and rose gold. See the new Romance Collection, Lyria and Lumiere Bridal Collections, and new styles from Gabriel New York, S. Kashi, and more. Engagements begin here. Will yours? Golden Carrot Jewelers, downtown Minocqua.
What are you doing? Dude, I'm so excited. I just can't wait for summer.
Can't wait to get on the water? Then get to American Marine and Motorsports for extended boat show deals. We have tens of thousands of dollars left in manufacturer rebates. Walk in or go to our website and book your VIP shopping experience now. Get the lowest prices guaranteed and pick from the most boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else. Don't get left out in the cold. Get to American Marine. Shawano.
It's only a matter of time until your check engine light comes on, or worse yet, your car needs repair. That could mean a big surprise auto repair bill. That's why it's so important you call CarShield today.
I was elated that I had CarShield. I was more than happy.
It's no fun when you have a car and it's broken and you can't pay for it to get it fixed.
So, if your vehicle has 5,000 to 150,000 miles, just tell us the make and model of your car or truck and get an instant plan quote. In a matter of minutes, you can be covered.
My experience with CarShield is that they absolutely come through every time I need them.
If my car breaks down, I can count on CarShield to cover it for me. CarShield definitely has my back.
Your car could break down at any moment, but you could stop expensive repair bills by calling CarShield. Waiting could cost you thousands, so pick up the phone and get CarShield's very affordable coverage right now. Call 800-682-0705, 800-682-0705.
Hi, I'm Dean Holger with Miracle-Ear of Rhinelander. If you're struggling to hear your favorite news and entertainment shows, stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
All right, check out this video out of the UK as a fireball meteor, a very bright one, passed by around 10 o'clock their local time last night. It was so bright, it was captured on many doorbell cameras. This video, though, comes from a group of astronomers called the UK Meteor Network, who detect meteors with their cameras. Shooting stars are meteors that have entered the Earth's atmosphere at high velocity. They usually burn up. They usually come from comets that can break off in space, including asteroids.
It's amazing stuff. All right, so it's cold up there and it's cold down here today, like the segue I did right there. Temperatures are hanging out in the teens across our neck of the woods. 10 in Manitowish Waters, already 8 in Orlando Lakes. We'll have lows tonight down near 0 for one night only. Tomorrow night, low temperatures back in the middle teens or so. All right, clear skies across our neck of the woods now, but we'll have increasing clouds tonight. And by tomorrow morning, probably partly cloudy skies, as this system here will largely miss us, but still, we'll get some light cloud cover from that tonight into tomorrow morning, followed by some warmer temperatures around the way. Speaking of warmer temperatures, 41 is the forecast high tomorrow, and then we're hanging out near 40 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In fact, we can go for 50 a week from today with no snow or rain anytime soon.
Melting some snow this week. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. Wheel of Fortune is next. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 with more.